Welcome to the Eric Avasar Show. Time now to talk about one of the most dramatic and thrilling Champions League fixtures you will ever see, with Tottenham Hotspur coming out with a 4-4 aggregate victory on away goals after losing in Manchester City in the second leg by a 3-4 margin. I mean, this game could not have been any more exciting for both sides involved. You know, there were 4 goals scored in the first 21 minutes. Raheem Sterling opened it up with a goal in the 4th minute, and then it was just absolute madness from there. There was a match-winning goal scored by Fernando Llorente, upheld by VAR, and then a would-be match-winning goal from Sterling disallowed by VAR. I mean, it was just absolute madness from end to end. It was just an attacking tour de force for both sides. Son Heung-min revealed to the world what so many already knew, that he is an absolute attacking dynamo, one of the best players on the planet. It really makes you wonder, how much longer is he going to stay in London? Both goals he scored were early on, massive momentum boosters for the Spurs. Of course, they went up 2-1 in this tie because of him. And now, with this win for Spurs, they have helped further cement Manchester City's identity, and that is European bedwetters. You can count on 3 things in life: death, taxes, and Manchester City blowing it in Europe. It's what they do year after year. One of the main reasons why is because of Pep Fraudiola, the most overrated coach in the world. I mean, you have to just look at reality. He has never exceeded expectations in any of his roles. You may be able to make the argument that he did it by winning 5 trophies in 1 year at Barcelona. That is a remarkable accomplishment, but that says a lot more about the players than it does about Fraudiola, given that his time at Bayern Munich was an abject failure. He was brought in to win the Champions League, and he did not do that. Anyone can manage Bayern Munich to win the Bundesliga. That is not impressive for any manager. It is all about winning in Europe. There, he didn't do it, and he won't do it, and continues to fail on the world's biggest stage for Manchester City. Man City's market value and the amount of money they've spent on players since Sheikh Mansour took over the club in 2008 is over $1 billion, and they can still never get a whiff of European glory. It really says a lot that with so many incredible players at his disposal, Sergio Aguero, Kevin De Bruyne, Raheem Sterling, Riyad Mahrez and Gabriel De Jesus on the bench, come on, and you still can't make the semis? Pathetic. Frankly, pathetic. On the other hand, what can you say about Tottenham manager Mauricio Pochettino, who is way, way better of a manager than Fraudiola could ever hope to be? Tottenham became the first team in English football history to go 2 consecutive transfer windows without buying a single player. They were the only team in England not to buy a player the whole summer. And why did they do that? Because Pochettino believes in what he has, and he has developed his talent so unbelievably well. He is a man who knows how to make the best of what he has instead of crying for money year after year to buy better players. It's just remarkable how this match played out. It could have gone either way, in which case I would not be able to criticize Fraudiola, but he's still a fraud because he has never, ever exceeded expectations in any role. He could not do what Jurgen Klopp did, winning the Bundesliga with Borussia Dortmund with less than 10% of Bayern Munich's transfer kitty. It's not what he does. He wins the domestic leagues, and he fails in Europe. And if there's anything we can learn from today, it is that you can buy a domestic championship, but you cannot, as PSG have also shown, you cannot buy a European Cup. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel.